Have you ever thought about why we can stay calm in the worst of times, but get upset over small problems? Some days we wake up feeling like we can take on the world, but other days even a small setback can make us feel like we can't handle the stress. When you're feeling strong, spilling coffee on a white shirt might just make you laugh before you change clothes, but when you're tired, the same thing can feel like the end of the world. What makes this difference so big? Not the situation itself. We've all been bothered by small, everyday things that don't really matter. We also tend to ignore big problems as if they were just a normal part of life. What makes the real difference is our mental strength. This strength keeps us from relying on negative thoughts and helps us not only get through each day, but also get better every day. Just like physical strength. We can and should also work on building mental strength to make our lives better, which is what today's movie is all about. Let's look at 10 lessons from Stoic thought that will help you build a strong mind so that you can stay strong no matter what and move forward steadily. Please leave a comment before we start the first lesson. I'm up for the challenge of watching the whole movie and not missing a single lesson. Are you ready? Leave a comment and let's begin. Number 1. Focus on the present moment. Focusing on the present moment is an important part of mindfulness and a foundational idea in many philosophical systems, such as Buddhism and Stoicism. It stresses how important it is to live in the now, instead of worrying about the future or feeling bad about things that happened in the past. Keeping our attention on the present can help us think more clearly, get more done, and feel more at peace and satisfied. Being mindful is important. Do mindfulness exercises like deep breathing or meditation to help you stay in the moment. Being aware of your feelings and the things around you can help you stay grounded and stop your mind from wandering. Cut down on distractions. Find and reduce sources of stress like cell phones or doing too many things at once. Set aside a place just for things that need your full attention, like work, relaxing, or hanging out with friends. Be open to change. Realize that everything changes quickly and that holding on to the past or worried about the future is pointless. Accept that events are only temporary. This will help you enjoy them more as they happen. Make plans, not predictions. Instead of having strict ideas about what will happen, focus on what you want to happen. This change in how you think can help you stay focused on the tasks you have at hand and lessen your worry about the future. Think every day. Every day, take a few minutes to think about your past and figure out when you were present and when you weren't. With this thought, you can strengthen the habit of being present and find ways to make things better. By doing these things every day, you can improve your focus on the present moment, which will help you handle stress better and live a more satisfying life. Number 2. Practice gratitude. Being thankful is a strong way to stop thinking about what you don't have and start thinking about what you do have. Seeing and appreciating the good things in your life can make you feel better overall, make your relationships better, and give you a more positive view on life. Being grateful on a regular basis can help you develop a mindset that is better able to handle problems and enjoy the present more. Write in a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 to 5 things you're thankful for. Benefit. This practice helps you regularly think about the good things in your life, making it a habit to notice and value them. Show appreciation for other people. Tell people who have made a good difference in your life how grateful you are, either in person or in writing. Benefit. It makes relationships stronger and promotes a mindset of gratitude and happiness. Appreciation with mind. Spend some time every day carefully appreciating the little things in your life, like the beauty of nature, the comfort of your home, or a tasty meal. Benefit. It makes you more aware of the present moment and makes you value the little things in life more. Meditation on gratitude. Explain. Every day, take a few minutes to think about what you're thankful for. Benefit. It helps you feel calm and happy by adding gratitude to your mindfulness practice. See problems as chances to learn and grow. Explanation. When things are going badly, try to find something good about them, like a lesson learned or personal growth. Changes your negative view into a positive one, which makes it easier to deal with problems and setbacks. You can develop a habit of gratitude by doing these things every day. This will improve your emotional health, your relationships, and your ability to deal with life's difficulties with a more positive and strong attitude. Number 3, control your perception. The question comes up because perspective is not a perfect copy of reality, but a relative thing that is shaped by each person's feelings and experiences. Have you ever questioned whether you are seeing things clearly or just responding to biases that you have learned? Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." He meant that our perception has the power to either create or destroy our reality. A skewed perception can lead to bad decisions and negative emotions, while a correct and positive perception can make us stronger and help us find inner peace. Being self-aware means being able to see and understand your own thoughts, feelings and actions. It's the first step to changing how you see things, so they are more in line with reality and better for your personal growth. It is possible to get deeper and more objective insights into life through mindfulness practice and cognitive restructuring. This can help us make better decisions and have fewer negative responses. We can't deny that our relationships and the environment we live in have a big impact on how we see the world. Choosing a positive environment and maintaining healthy relationships are important for clear and deep perception. In the end, having correct perception not only makes us stronger, but it also helps us deal with problems. As when you're having a hard time, do you often remind yourself that you can choose how you see and react to an event? How we see and react to the world shapes both the present and the future. We believe that everyone's journey is different. How have you changed how you saw a situation, and what effects did it have? Please leave your comments below this video, and let's talk about how we can use Stoic philosophy to improve our mental health and make progress every day. Controlling how we see things is an important skill for keeping your mind clear and your emotions stable in today's fast-paced and often confusing world. How we see things affects how we understand and react to things that happen. By getting better at this control, we can deal with problems more successfully, feel less stressed, and live fuller lives. This idea, which comes from Stoic philosophy, stresses how important it is to focus on what we can control, our thoughts and actions, rather than what is happening around us. Know that you have the power to choose. Be aware that you can choose how to think about any event. This is one of the most important Stoic ideas. How you react to an event, not the event itself, defines your experience. It's possible to turn problems into growth chances by choosing your point of view. Tell the difference between fact and interpretation. Keep the facts of a situation separate from how you feel and what you think about them. With this much clarity, you can answer logically instead of impulsively. Train yourself to look at things without any biases or assumptions and think about how they might affect how you see them. Being mindful is important. Mindfulness techniques can help you become more aware of the present moment. Being mindful helps you notice your feelings and thoughts without judging them. This gives you power over how you see things. Some very helpful techniques are meditation, deep breathing, and observing things with awareness. Reframe your bad thoughts. Reframe and question negative or limited thoughts. Don't see problems as threats. See them as trials that you can get past. This cognitive restructuring can help you change your attitude from one of victimhood to one of empowerment, which will make you stronger and better able to solve problems. Grow your gratitude. Even when things are hard, think about the good things in your life. Practicing gratitude can help you see the good in things, which can make you happier and healthier. To keep a healthy and positive attitude, think about what you are thankful for on a regular basis. You can handle life's ups and downs with more ease and calm if you learn to control how you see things. This skill gives you the power to stay calm inside and focused on what's important, no matter what's going on around you. Number 4. Be guided by reason. In a world where feelings control a lot of what we do, following your reason is a strong source of wisdom and security. Stoicism is based on the idea that reason gives us the power to face life's difficulties with clarity and calm. We can make good choices, find inner peace, and become more resilient by putting rational thought ahead of emotional reactions. This lesson talks about how important it is to follow your own reason and gives you tips on how to do that in your everyday life. Put rational thinking first. Develop the habit of thinking about things clearly instead of reacting emotionally. Before making a choice, take a step back and look at the facts. Application. When you're in a tough spot, stop and think about what the smartest thing to do would be. Think about how your choices will affect you in the long run. Take charge of your feelings. Because feelings are a normal part of being human, letting them control your actions can make you make bad choices. To stay clear, practice controlling your emotions. Application. Learn awareness practices like deep breathing or meditation to better handle your feelings. Figure out what sets you off and use methods to stay calm and on task. Look for objective points of view. Strive to see things from different points of view in order to fully understand them. Don't let your own views affect how you make decisions. Application. Have conversations with other people to learn about different points of view. Read a lot and think about things from different points of view before you decide what to say. Look at the evidence. If you want to make a choice, you should use solid evidence and good reasoning instead of guesswork or rumors. Check information to make sure it's true before you believe it. Application. Do a lot of research and check your sources before coming to any decisions. Use your critical thinking skills to figure out if the information you find is true and trustworthy. Align your actions with your principles. Meaning, let your core beliefs and ideals guide what you do. Make sure that the choices you make are in line with your morals and long-term goals. Use. Figure out what your most important ideals are and use them to guide your decisions. Review and think about your beliefs often to make sure they match up with what you do. You can handle life's challenges with knowledge and honesty if you let reason lead you. This way of thinking not only helps you grow as a person, it also makes it easier for you to make the world a better place. Reason and logic are not only ways to understand the world, but also the basis for making smart choices. When we balance our emotions and thoughts, we can look at problems in a more complete way, which not only makes us stronger, but also makes it easier to solve problems. When we consciously control our emotions, we avoid acting on impulse and stay calm in all situations. Critical thought is a process that requires us to constantly question and re-evaluate what we think are the answers to questions like, are my feelings clouding my judgment? And is this the best solution? Are not only helpful, but they also make us think deeply about ourselves and the choices we make. We learn to regularly evaluate and think about ourselves, let go of old ideas, and move forward with strong new beliefs through this process. Imagine a project manager named Mark has had a major failure at work. The project he was in charge of did not meet its goals. Now Mark has to deal with pressure from his bosses and disappointment from the team. Instead of letting his feelings get in the way, Mark chooses to use logic to figure out what went wrong. Mark starts by asking everyone on the team to talk about the problems they've had. This helps him and the team figure out what needs to be fixed in the project management and how resources are being used. They then work on making a better movement plan based on what they've learned and using new testing methods to lower future risks, in this case, using reason. Has two benefits. It helps the manager control their feelings, and it turns a bad situation into a chance to grow and learn. Mark and his team were able to solve problems thanks to their clear thinking and determination. Has reason ever helped you get through something? How did controlling your emotions and using logic in that choice change the way you saw the situation? In a world full of changes, there is nothing more valuable than learning to act with reason. Not only is this skill important for dealing with problems, it's also a strong base for daily personal growth. A mind that isn't broken is one that knows how to use reason as a guiding light in the dark night of doubt and confusion. There are some things in life that we can't change or control. Can we learn to let go of them without getting angry? I and power of mind. Let's look at Lesson 5, which is one of the most important ones that helps us build a strong mind for today's tough world. Number 5, practice detachment. A key idea in many philosophical and spiritual traditions, especially in Stoicism and Buddhism, is to practice detachment. Detachment doesn't mean giving up all feelings or not caring about anything in life. Instead, it means developing a way of thinking that lets you interact with the world without getting too attached to results, things, or even people. This exercise can help ease suffering, bring more inner peace, and make you stronger when bad things happen. You can learn to accept things as they are, keep your emotions in check, and focus on what you can control by learning detachment. Know what you have power over. Know the difference between what you can control and what you can't. Don't worry about other people's actions or the things that other people say or do. Instead, focus on your own actions, thoughts, and responses. This change in focus makes you feel less anxious and stressed. Let go of the results. It's good to have goals and work toward them, but getting too attached to specific results can make you unhappy and let down. In every scenario, do your best, but know that the end result is often out of your hands. Don't focus on the end goal. Enjoy the trip instead. Accept that things change. Everything in life is temporary, including the things you own, the people you meet, and the things you do. Realizing that life is temporary will help you enjoy the present moment without holding on to it too tightly. This knowledge helps you stay open to change and flexible. Develop your mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you stay in the present and enjoy every moment without judging it. Being aware of this lets you notice your feelings and thoughts without being swept away by them. Being mindful makes you feel calm and clear, which makes it easier to practice detachment. Build emotional strength. Managing your feelings well is a part of detachment. Don't try to hide or ignore your feelings. Instead, be aware of them and let them happen without having them control you. Being emotionally strong helps you handle the hard things in life with poise and ease. Detachment can help you live a more healthy and satisfying life without having to worry about what other people think or fear losing something. This way of thinking gives you the strength to handle the ups and downs of life with peace and understanding. Number 6. Accept what you cannot change. I'm not saying this because I need something. I've learned to be happy with what I have. I know what it's like to be poor and what it's like to have a lot. I now know how to be happy no matter what, whether I'm full or hungry, having plenty or not having enough. I can do this with the help of Him who makes me strong. 1-13 in Philippians 4. To find happiness, stop worrying about things you can't change and stop being angry or bitter about things you can't change. You won't find peace by feeling bad about things you can't change. Accepting the things you can't change is the only thing that will bring you peace. Epicurus, a Stoic philosopher, once said that happiness and freedom start with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. This is a powerful reminder of how important it is to accept things as they are. When we let go of the need to control things that are not within our control, we free ourselves from worries and pressures that are not necessary. In acceptance, we not only learn to live in peace with the present, but we also open ourselves up to the future, no matter what it looks like. Can start by paying attention to and accepting our own feelings when we're in tough scenarios. Whether you do mindfulness meditation or keep an emotional, it can be helpful to write down and slowly let go of negative emotions that come up when we can't change a situation. Finally, I want to know if you've ever felt relieved by accepting something you couldn't change. How did that make you feel? Has it changed how you deal with problems in the future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Acceptance is a key part of Stoic philosophy and a key part of building a resilient mind. When we learn to accept, we not only free ourselves from the chains of what we can't change, but it also increases our ability to adapt and grow as people in any situation. Uncertainties, problems, and events that we can't change are a normal part of life. Focus on what you can change and accept what you can't. This is what the Stoic philosophy tells us. This concept is at the heart of Stoicism. It tells us how to think so that we can handle life's ups and downs with grace and strength. Taking this method can help us find peace within ourselves and keep our balance no matter what happens. Know the difference between controls. Know the difference between what you can manage and what you can't. Pay attention to the things you can change, like your actions, thoughts, and reactions, and let go of the rest. This idea is very important for keeping your peace of mind. Being mindful is important. It helps you stay in the moment and be aware of your feelings and thoughts. It lets you recognize and accept your emotions without letting them take over. Being aware every day can help you accept things as they are more easily. Accept that things will change. Life is full of changes that you can't avoid. Accept it as a normal process instead of fighting it. This change in how you think can help you feel less anxious and better able to handle new situations. Build emotional strength. Having a positive mood, being kind to yourself, and asking for help when you need it are all parts of building emotional resilience. This makes you stronger, which helps you deal with problems and get back on your feet after failures. Consider what happened in the past. Thinking about times in the past when you had to deal with things you couldn't change can help you learn new things. Realize that letting go of those things helped you grow and that fighting them caused you needless pain. These thoughts can help you be more accepting of the present and the future. The more you think about these points and use them in your daily life, the easier it will be to deal with problems. Accepting what you can't change doesn't mean giving up. It means giving yourself the power to live a more peaceful and satisfying life. Number 7, cultivate inner peace. In a world full of noise, stress, and distractions all the time, finding inner peace is important for keeping your mind and emotions healthy. Inner peace isn't just the lack of trouble in the outside world. It's a feeling of calm and peace that comes from inside. It helps us deal with the problems we face in life with grace and strength, giving us a sense of peace and happiness. In order to find inner peace, you need to make conscious efforts to accept yourself, be mindful, and become more self-aware. Mindfulness and meditation should be done. Being mindful and meditating are great ways to find inner peace. You can feel less stressed and learn more about yourself by focusing on the present moment and watching your thoughts without judging them. Focusing, calming the mind, and promoting mental stability are all benefits of regular meditation. Accept things as they are and let go. To find inner peace, you need to accept things as they are and let go of things you can't change. Holding on to the past and refusing to accept change only lead to tension within the person. When you accept what is, you stop putting yourself through needless pain and let peace in. Encourage good relationships. A big part of finding inner peace is surrounding yourself with positive and helpful people. Relationships that are healthy give you mental support, lower your stress, and make you feel like you belong. Stay away from relationships that are bad for you because they drain your energy and make it hard to relax. Take care of yourself and be kind to others. For inner peace, you need to take care of your physical, social, and mental health. Put self-care tasks that are good for your body and soul at the top of your list. These could include hobbies, exercise, and healthy eating. Self-compassion can also be shown by being kind to yourself and recognizing your efforts and successes. Make your life easier. Getting rid of clutter and cutting down on responsibilities can help you feel more at peace with yourself. Having less stuff around you makes you less stressed and less distracted, so you can focus on what's important. Setting limits and saying no to things that don't fit with your values or goals is also part of simplifying. By doing these things every day, you can develop a lasting sense of inner peace that will improve your health and help you handle the ups and downs of life more easily and with more strength. Number 8. Keep moving forward. As we go through life, we often face problems, hurdles, and difficulties that can make us question our path and call. But being able to keep going is one of the most important things you can do to be successful and grow as a person. This idea isn't just about moving your body. It also includes being mentally and emotionally strong. We develop an attitude that values persistence, adaptability, and optimism by working hard towards our goals over and over again, no matter how hard things get. This lesson will go over 5 important ideas that will help you understand and follow the theory of moving forward. Accept failure as a chance to learn. If you want to be successful, you will have to go through loss. Every failure teaches you something useful that can help you get better and grow. Do not dwell on your mistakes. Instead, think about them, learn from them, and use them as stepping stones to move forward. Keep a positive attitude. Having a good attitude is important for dealing with problems and keeping motivated. Think about your successes and skills, and picture yourself succeeding. Being positive can help you find chances and keep going when things get tough. Set goals that you can reach. Break your big goals down into smaller ones that you can reach. This makes the way to success less scary and lets you enjoy the little wins along the way. Setting clear goals gives you direction and keeps you driven to keep going. Set up a strong network of support. Surround yourself with upbeat, helpful people who will push you to follow your dreams. When you need it most, a good support system gives you emotional support, advice, and motivation. Don't be afraid to ask for help and talk about your problems with people who want you to succeed. Keep being adaptable and flexible. Things don't always go as planned in life. To keep making progress, you need to be able to adapt to new situations and keep your method open. Change is a chance to grow, so be open to new ideas and ways of doing things that can help you reach your goals. By following these rules, you can develop a way of thinking that will help you move forward, no matter what obstacles you face. Remember that progress doesn't always happen in a straight line, but if you keep going and have a good attitude, you can keep making progress toward a successful and satisfying life. Number 9. Cultivate humility and empathy. Stoicism is an old theory that was started in Athens around 300 BC by Zeno of Citium. It stresses virtue, reason, and being strong when things go wrong. Stoic teachings stress the importance of developing inner strength and moral behavior. One way to do this is through routines that promote humility and empathy. Know the limits of what you know. Stoicism says that the only way to be truly wise is to admit what we don't know. Being humble starts with being aware of our own flaws and having an open mind to learning new things all the time. When we know that our view is limited, we are more willing to consider other people's ideas and experiences. Practice being self-aware and reflecting on yourself. One important part of Stoic practice is thinking about yourself. We learn more about our own flaws and biases when we regularly look at our thoughts, actions, and feelings. By helping us understand our own problems better, this process of self-reflection makes it easier to understand the problems others are having. View virtue in other people. Stoics think that people should be recognized and praised for their virtue. Focusing on the good traits and strengths of those around us makes us more humble by letting us know that greatness exists outside of ourselves. This practice helps people understand and care about others' feelings by making them truly appreciate their experiences and efforts. Practice being grateful and letting go. Stoicism tells us to be thankful for what we have and to disassociate ourselves from things and outside approval. When we show thanks, we become more humble because we recognize how others have helped us. Detachment helps us understand how hard things are for other people without getting too attached to our own wants or position. Help others by being kind and caring. Finally, Stoicism teaches that the only way to be truly strong is to help other people with kindness and care. We show empathy by putting ourselves in other people's shoes, by constantly looking for ways to help and support those who need it. This focus on service makes us more humble by showing us that we are all part of a bigger community and everyone's well-being counts. Using these Stoic ideas in your daily life can help you become more humble and empathetic, which can lead to stronger relationships and a more moral and strong personality. Number 10. Embrace adversity. In Stoic thought, embrace adversity is not just an idea, it's a call to action that helps us not only get through hard times, but also thrive on them. Trouble is not an enemy, but a guide and a way to motivate us to get better. As one of the great Stoic philosophers, Seneca, said, "It is not because things are hard that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are hard." This quote shows that hardship is not only unavoidable, but also necessary for building character and inner strength. It also changes how we should deal with challenges, not out of fear or avoidance, but with courage and acceptance. So, I want to ask you, the viewer, have you ever faced a big challenge that you later realized helped you grow? This question not only makes you think about your own experiences, but it also asks you to share your story, which opens up a place for community members to share and support each other. Stoic philosophy's idea of embrace adversity is a powerful way to live. It not only helps us face and get through problems, but it also turns them into opportunities for growth and progress. By accepting and even welcoming adversity, we not only strengthen our minds, but we also approach life with a positive outlook and a clear sense of purpose. In this article, we looked at 10 timeless lessons from Stoic philosophy that will help you build mental strength that can't be broken. Let's help each other grow. Which of these 10 lessons will change your life? Which lesson impresses you the most? Share your thoughts below so that others can learn from them. If these lessons were helpful to you, don't forget to show your support by liking and sharing this video with your friends and family. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any lessons on your way to becoming the best version of yourself. Watch out for more videos. At the end of today's video, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.